Hello guys, I'm going to do another video, and this video is going to be, what do people secretly think about you, but they won't tell you? They never will. I was inspired with this video by Stella Beauty Tarot. She's amazing. You should go check her out. I've already cleansed the cards and self. So here we go. I'm not ready for piles yet because you ladies are tough online out there doing pick-a piles. I mean, one reading for me is enough. So I'm just trying this out. I'm a beginner, and so I'm just gonna see what I can pull up, and I'm using the Kipper deck first, the fortune telling deck, and I cannot pronounce the name of the maker, so I'm not even going to try, but I really resonate with this deck, so I like it. Okay, so what do people think about you but they won't ever tell you, for whatever reason? What do people think about the collective but won't ever tell them? Ooh, I think like a lot of people might want to call you or write you a letter. The number 7 could be significant. Something about summertime. People hide emotions for you. People want to reach out to you secretly. And for whatever reason, they don't. Maybe you're scary. I don't know. But yeah, that's one thing people won't tell you, is they really want to reach out to you, but maybe you're in hermit mode, or maybe you're just doing your own thing, you know? Oh, it's too many. What do people think about the collective, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, 3. All right. Coffin. With this, I feel like you're always like leveling up, in a sense that every time you are down, you get back up, and it's like, that wasn't anything. That's just me rebirthing myself. Duh. I mean, coffins aren't funny, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting with this, because it's like, you could be a water sign, but or have that in your birth chart, but it's like, you don't let anything hold you down, and people admire that, because when they thought you were down in the dumps, in the dirt, when they thought the most like it was over for you, you just like rise back up. You know, you handle despair very well. You're not afraid to show your emotions and let people know, like, yeah, I'm having a hard time. And you know, you're not afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve and work hard. And I think people admire that about you. I think they are all watching you, in a sense. And, you know, that is very admirable. What people think about you is you're very smart. Maybe you have an old soul, like, in your mind and your smarts in your heart, you're older for your age. And people are like, kind of like, huh? You, what? Who are you? You might look the part of knowing things, but maybe for some people you kind of throw people off because of the knowledge that you have, and you're not afraid to sit in your power and talk about it. And no big deal. With your knowledge, there's an illumination around you that you kind of light people up. Like, you kind of, bit my lip, excuse me. What's the word I want to use? You illuminate the truth, And no one knows how in the hell you even knew that. And when they go look it up, it's like half of them can't even go online. They have to go look at old books in old bookstores. You know what I'm saying? What do people secretly think about the collective but won't tell them? Thank you, Spirit. That you're very lucky. The number 11 can be prominent for you. You're always winning. It's like all of a sudden, like, again, with the coffin and despair, no matter what happens, you always come out on top. It's like you carry this this light from the sun, but yet at the same time, you know how, and you're not afraid to carry your dark in somehow, some way that works out for you. And a lot of people can't understand that. And people are always shocked, like, whoa, where did she come from? What happened? I thought she was just in a coffin and in despair. And then here you come, you pop up, and you're like doing your thing, and you're winning 777s. Abundance is, it seems like abundance not follows you, but it's like you know where to go to get abundance because of what you know. And people are shocked by that. And that no one will ever tell you that. Maybe possibly people kind of admire you for that, but they won't tell you for whatever reason. What do people think about the collective, Spirit, please, but won't tell them? With judication, I feel like you know, you have a good sense of judgment. You're fair, you're patient, you'll listen, but underneath, you know, it all, you carry this badge of like, you carry a badge of knowledge, but you don't broadcast it out into the world, like on your shirt, you know. You'll analyze things and you'll be fair about them, and maybe you'll even be quiet for a while. But at the same time, when you speak your truth, it's true, and it's almost like people feel like they're being judged. And man or woman, you have a good sense of judgment, and you might be looked up to for that, but you know, you may even not know that. Excuse me. The next one is you work hard. You're not afraid to work hard. You could be protected. You may have a cat. You're not afraid of hard work. You're a good team player, and you know how to run things. So it's like, whatever situation you're put in, whatever job you're put in, you're going to make it work, because no one's going to apply for a job unless, you know, they need to get bank, and you're willing to just roll your sleeves up. You don't really care about what people think. Like, you'll literally be a janitor and work at KFC if you absolutely have to, and it doesn't change you. And I think people admire you for that, but no one will ever tell you. And then you believe in yourself. You take good care of yourself. You expect what you manifest to come towards you, because you know how the universal law works. And you're like you're like an empress, or you're on your way, because you don't accept anything less than what you're comfortable with, what's comfortable around you. You take care of yourself. You do your hair. You put on your jewelry, and you go every day, even though you might be heartbroken. But what kind of expectations you have regarding either yourself or other people, like, you just don't quit believing. And no one will ever tell you that, like, they think that's really strong of you. Then we have false person. Maybe sometimes people think like you're tricky. And based on your looks, you might be really pretty, very feminine or masculine. You might be handsome or you might be beautiful. And people kind of can take that as like, is this really you? Because you might be a cool person, you know? So because you're so cool and good looking, people think you're false, but no one tells you that. They kind of want to get in your mind and they kind of want to understand, like, how are you attractive and smart and you know things that most people have to kind of study for? And that's kind of maybe a secret weapon because, you know, if people don't bring that up, then they might be intimidated. What do people think about the collective spirit, but they won't tell them? Thank you. People think about you even after they've met you. Excuse me. People think about you a lot, or even after, especially after they've met you and they're like, who is that person? They're very creative. Like, they kind of want to use you as a muse, maybe because you're good looking. Like, for whatever reason, based on the way you look, people think about you. For women especially, men could like not want to think about you, but they do. And for men, women could wish that you would think about them. And you even throw music in the mix, or the person thinking of you throws music in the mix. Like, it's that deep. But no one will ever tell you. And then we have distant horizons, and that, to me, what I feel with that is like, you're a go-getter and you're not afraid to like travel in crazy environments, places, situations, to go after what it is that you believe in. And you're always protected, it seems like. Come hell or high water, you literally are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and do this, and I'm gonna go and do that, and everyone's looking at you like, okay, well, good luck. And then you come back and they're like, how was your trip? And you have all these amazing like souvenirs and memories and stories to tell people, and it kind of like inspires them to want to like follow their ambitions too. But they'll never tell you that because who knows why. That's silly. But you know how to be anchored, and then you know how to fly. That's what people think about you. And I don't know why they wouldn't tell you that. I think that's kind of neat. But anyway, last card. What do people think about the collective spirit, but they won't tell them? Thank you. And we have occupation. People think you're a hard worker and you're really good at what you do, and you're tedious. You take your time. You're no bullshit. You could work like, you could design clothes, or you could be like really stylish, and people kind of wonder like, that person looks like a hard worker, but they look good. And what they're working with is like material, you know, like it's clothes, it's tedious stitching, it's, you're very detailed in whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is you want to do, whether you're a man or a woman. People think that if you did a certain job based on your looks and like the type of personality you have and how smart you are, that you could create a unique occupation out of it. Maybe a model, maybe clothes designer, maybe like a clothes brand, or a brand of something that you're interested in. Like, people really feel like, people think that if you really put your mind to it, you could create something in whatever it is that you really like to do. Say, for instance, if you roller skated, and people think that you're a really hard worker, and if you really thought about it, you could create the most raddest skates ever. Or skateboard, or like you're very hardworking. And for whatever reason, like, that's weird to me. Nobody wants to tell you that. And at the bottom of the deck, people really feel like you're on your path, no matter how old you are, man or woman. Like, you follow the path that you feel, see, and hear. And not a lot of people are capable of doing that because either religious beliefs, parents, family, friends, telling them and swaying them off of their distant horizons. Most people don't have the courage to follow that. And so people might, I don't know how they might feel. I mean, it's positive. People just don't tell you for whatever reason that, they think it's really cool that you follow your own path. You might get picked on a lot because you do your own thing, but it's just because people don't understand you, and you're lucky. People think about you. You rise from the ashes, like, constantly. Even when you're in your lowest, you still get up, and you're smart, and luck's always following you around. You judge people well. You're not afraid to work hard. You have high expectations for whatever it is you're doing, yourself, or for whatever you're manifesting. People may look at you like you're false, but they don't know that you've been through the most. You've experienced loss. With the message, how people want to reach out to you, it's probably because a lot of broken heart, like past relationships, people really, for whatever reason, they don't want to reach out. And that's your guys' business. But that's one thing no one's telling you is like, hey, like, you're really cool. And I like, your heart and how you work hard and follow your own way. But maybe their ego gets in the way and they don't know how to tell you, like, keep going. But yeah, I think you guys are pretty cool. And anyway, I'm new here, so I'm just learning. And I hope you enjoyed. This is, again, new for me. This is very cool. I'm enjoying this energy you guys all have. Like, everyone's pretty interesting, strong people. And so I'm honored to be here. I'm honored you checked this out, and hopefully something resonates with you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.